This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN.Network, and we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, which is being held virtually this year. And joining me right now is Jack Lundin. He is the CEO of Bluestone Resources. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: BSR on the TSX Venture and BBSRF on the OTCQB. Jack, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Can't complain. Can't complain. When I'm in beautiful Beaver Creek, right? But let's start off with a quick overview and history of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. Okay. So, Bluestone Resources, we are a junior gold developer. We have a flagship asset in southern Guatemala called the Cerro Blanco Gold Project. And right now we are working towards getting this project from advanced study or basic engineering phase into the development phase, and then rapidly constructing the project and turning it into an operation by the end of 2022. So we've got a tight timeline, but we've got the resources in place to bring this project forward. So we're very excited.
And what would you say makes the company and this project unique and different compared to some of your peers out there?
Yeah, absolutely. So, this is a very high grade deposit. The resource right now sits at about 1.4 million ounces at around 10 grams per ton. And it's a very high grade deposit. And the previous owner, which was Gold Corp, now Newmont, who we purchased the project from, had already sunk a significant amount of capital into this project. So given its size and the amount of work that's already gone into it, we are going to fast pace this construction phase and get ourselves into production much faster than many of our peers with the same size project. And also, it's a predominantly gold asset, and gold market is hot right now. So it's a very exciting time for us at Bluestone.
And what's your background? How'd you get into all this?
So I am a mining engineer. My name is Jack Lundin, and I'm part of the Lundin family. And we've been in the mining space, natural resource industry for over 4 decades. So I was kind of born into this line of business. And prior to joining Bluestone Resources, I was working with Lundin Gold on the development of Fruta del Norte in southern Ecuador. So we just finished up with the project phase, and that's now in commercial operations. And so I'll be looking at bringing the team I was working with from Fruta del Norte over to Cerro Blanco and drawing on a lot of synergies from one project to the next. And so that's where my job is to come in and try and replicate the success of the past project.
It's in the blood, man. It's in the blood. And it sounds
That's
like
right.
Not just in the blood, but also in Latin America in the blood.
Yes. Yeah. Latin America is a big focus for us with base metals and precious metals. And so super excited to continue to drive value creation forward in that part of the world.
Very good. And with that, or really from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts out for the rest of this year going into 2021?
So we've got quite a lot. Right now we're doing this internal study to get ourselves prepared for the development phase. So that will be our blueprint for development. In parallel to all the technical and social work that we're doing on the project, we're advancing pretty far down the line with a debt facility to finance the project. So we were able to raise money actually back in May of this year. We've currently got about $58 million in the bank, and we'll be looking at getting a significant debt facility in place towards the end of this quarter or early part of Q4, which will give us the financials we need to get our project into production. So I think the big catalyst is going for credit approval for that project debt facility. And then once we kick off the early work, which is basically site preparation activities for the construction phase, we'll be looking at doing that in the 4th quarter of this year as well. And then next year, in Q1, when we start with the development phase and really start hitting those project milestones, it's going to be a very exciting story, a very exciting company to follow.
And where can my audience go and find everything they need to know to follow along with Bluestone Resources?
Well, you can start by going to bluestoneresources.ca to see our website with all of the up-to-date news. You can reach out to our VP Corporate Development IR, Stephen Williams. And of course, if you have personal questions about the project or investor relations, then you can reach out to me, Jack Lundin, the CEO.
But with that, man, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe. Good luck. And I look forward to our next update.
You as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you again. My name is Robert Kraft. I'm your host on SNN.Network. We're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, which is being held virtually this year. Joining me right now again has been Jack Lundin. He'll be there presenting on behalf of Bluestone Resources. Jack, thanks again, man. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.